Hello everyone, my name is Appleguy and welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the previous video we made our way through the Death Mountain area, found out that most of the Gorons have been taken to the Fire Temple and are being held prisoner by the evil dragon Volvagia, and in today's episode we're going to do our best to help them get out of their prisons. We're going to enter the Fire Temple right now. So as you can see, the Fire Temple obviously has a lot of different fire elements. One thing you'll notice is fire keys. However, now that we don't have any wooden materials, like our shield for example, we're actually able to block them with our shield and they will lose their fire and we can just hit them normally. Let's go ahead and head into this room since the other door was locked.
Who's there? Is that you, Link? Oh, it really is Link! You've grown so big since I last saw you. I want to have a man-to-man talk with you, but now's not the time. Ganondorf is causing trouble on Death Mountain again. He has revived the evil ancient dragon Volvagia. On top of that, he is going to feed my people to that evil dragon as a warning to the other races that might resist him. If that fire-breathing dragon escapes from the mountain, all of Hyrule will become a burning wasteland. I will go on ahead to try and seal up the evil dragon. I'm concerned though, because I don't have the legendary hammer. But I have no choice. Link, I'm asking you to do this as my sworn brother. While I'm trying to deal with the dragon, please save my people. The prisoner cells are in the opposite direction. I'm counting on you, Link.
So Daruni is going to go ahead and run through the boss door. My real question is though, if he had the boss key, how come he didn't just toss it to us after he went through the room or something? Why is he making us get another boss key, right? So we're going to go ahead and head over here. You see there is a Goron in a little cell here, so we're just going to go ahead and set him free by stepping on the switch. And let's see what he has to say.
Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? I'll tell you a secret for saving me. In order to get into the room where Darunia went, you have to do something about the pillars stuck in the ceiling. Find a path that leads to a room above the ceiling right away.
Adios, Mr. Goron. He's going to run off. We have a little small chest here. As we know, small chests mean small keys. So there we go. That Goron was talking about that pillar right here. So you see it goes up pretty high. And in order to get into the boss room, apparently we're going to need to deal with that. So it's good just kind of keep in the memory. Got to do a little bit of jumping here. And we're going to go ahead and head back to the room with the fire keys in it. We're going to do our best to ignore them though, because our destination is this door. We can use the small key to get through. This will take us to a room, a lot of lava, a lot of bridges, a lot of platforms that move or fall. So one thing that is good to know is that if you have the Goron's tunic equipped, you can actually run across lava for a little bit of time. You see here, I was just running across the surface of literally molten rock. But I'm not taking any damage for a small amount of time because I'm wearing the special tunic, which is just awesome. I'm going to go ahead and head to this side of the room first. You'll notice this area looks, different. If we hit it with the sword, it makes the weird noise, which means we can bomb it. And we get a secret entrance. Awesome. We love secret entrances. There's just a Goron waiting in here. Let's break him free. See what little dude has to say.
Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? I'll tell you a secret for saving me. There are switches in this temple that you have to cut to activate, but you can also use the Goron special crop to do the job.
By Goron special crop, he means the bombs. Obviously, he's in reference to the bomb flower item. But we have bombs in our pockets, so we can do whatever we want with those. Small chest, small key. There we go. We're actually going to hold off on using that one for just a little bit. We're actually going to go completely across the room now to another area. And I get to show off the ability to walk on lava a little bit more. And we get to also take out another fire keys. Get back here. There you go. Done. There's also some fire bubbles here, which are just like the normal bubbles. Where did that go? Oh, it shoots up. That's interesting. The bubbles on fire are just like the normal bubbles, except instead of having their little like poison aura or whatever, they just light you on fire if they hit you. No big deal. And another door, another room, another Goron we're gonna set free. I wonder what this guy has to say.
Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? Here's a secret for saving me. A wall that you can destroy with the Goron special crop will sound different than a regular wall if you hit it with your sword.
Bye, Goron. Thanks for that advice. I could have used that like 2 rooms ago. It's okay though, because he was guarding a small key. You'd think if he had a small key, he could probably just like, I don't know, maybe throw it on the switch or something. I don't know how much small keys weigh, but you'd think he could do something with that to break himself out. So you might notice there's a time block above us. See, I'm targeting it right now. I'm gonna go ahead and play the Song of Time to get that block to come down. And the time block will now move down here, revealing a different door we can go into, which is super cool. Let's go ahead and get in there right now. So this room has two new enemies. One of them is the like, the other one are the possessed floor tile things. Just gonna go ahead and block. What are they called officially? Oh, I guess there is no official name. No, it's not giving me any information on them. Anyway, you can just shield here and block them all as they come flying at you. Two more. And you can see the other enemy over there is the like. Now, the likes are pretty interesting in that if you get too close to them, they can actually suck you up. I'm doing this on purpose. And if you don't break yourself free, then they will actually take your shield and your tunic, right? Unless you're, of course, wearing the Kokiri tunic, because that cannot be taken from you. So now you just have to defeat it. And it's going to go ahead and drop both of the items that you had. See, there's our tunic and 20 rupees, as well as our shield. So why don't we go ahead and pick those back up. We can get our shield back, and we can get our tunic back. If you ever lose both of those items, you can buy them from the bazaar in Kakariko Village, or in the castle town as a child. And then you can buy the Goron tunic from the Goron shop. So you never really lose these items for forever. You can buy in different ones if you are unable to get them back. But I think the only way you won't be able to get them back is if you like leave the room or something, because they're pretty persistent if I'm remembering correctly. Now we're just going to head to the opposite side of the room from where we first entered it. And going to go ahead and use one of our small keys to get through. Oh, that was a weird camera angle. Here we go. Small key. Awesome. So what we have here is a bit of a, lava pillar in the middle. It's kind of erupting, you could say. We just have to climb this fence here. Kind of looks like a chain link fence, sort of. Chain link, like Link the character from the game. Anyway, we can stand up here. It's very thin. What do we got here? We got some keys. Can I jump slash this keys? No, but I can come up and get both of them at once. Nope. Okay, it's okay. I have a bow. So long, Mr. Keys. Now we just have to drop down here, and we actually have to push this block into the little eruption, geyser, lava spout, whatever you guys want to call it. Because we're actually going to make a tiny bit of an elevator here, which is kind of unique. That block also defies gravity so much, like it was hanging off more than 90% and it still hung on. Here we go. And we've arrived at our destination. Other small key will now be used. There we go, we're through. And we've got just a ton going on in here. First things first, we have to make our way up. New enemy, these are the torch slugs. If you hit them once, they will become unignited and start running away, and then you hit them again to finish them off. There we go. Thank you for the magic. I didn't need it, but I do appreciate it. Hey, how you doing, little dude? You see, when they have fire, they are very aggressive, but when they lose that, they become very, very docile, and they try and run away from you. They become scared. Let's jump over here and push this block down, see what we can do with this. Once again, these blocks are just... I mean, look, that block isn't even touching the ground we're up on, and it still hasn't fallen down. What is gravity in this world? Jeez, this dungeon has just... It's a very strange gravity, doesn't it? Come over here into your spot. You'll hear it click in. Cool. We now have to make our way up here. Up we go. Actually, why don't we go ahead and head over here first. So if you remember, there was a Goron that told us we can use the Goron special crop to take out some of these switches. Nope, that's not going to drop all the way down. There we go. Maybe that will. Okay. Up we go. You see, if we hit it with that, we actually have more time to get up here before the fire comes back. And why don't we just go ahead and head all the way up. Perfect. Up and over. You see the fire just turned back on, so we had plenty of time to climb up, thanks to us using the bombs to activate that. And we can walk through here. So we have a little bit of a maze here, as you guys can see. There are these boulders, much like the ones from Kokiri Forest way back at the start of the game, that will start to roll around, and they'll turn back around if they intercept another boulder. They all have little routes that they take, so you can kind of run through. When they are not doing a route, just go ahead and step on this, unlock our first Goron friend.
Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? I'll tell you a secret for saving me. In this temple, there are doors that fall down when you try to open them. When one of these doors starts to fall, move! If you use a sample of the Goron's special crop, you can break it.
Thank you, Mr. Goron. He basically said that there are doors that are trapped that will try and crush you underneath them, so we have to watch out for those. Small key doobly dee. And we're just gonna go ahead and keep making our way around, watching out for the rolling boulders. That's one of them. I don't think they're rolling. Okay. I'm just gonna head back. And I'm gonna follow it. Never mind, I'm gonna run away. And we're just gonna keep exploring this area. Running around the outside of the maze. Dodging some of these boulders. We can use our small key here. Thank you. So we are in a room here. We have some recovery hearts, which I would love to take, but I think I would fall if I went for them. No, I'm too good. So we're above that room that had the bridge in it that first time where we did the time block and stuff. We have an eye switch in this corner. Eye switch means arrow. Perfect. And it'll open up. That's awesome. We have a very thin walkway here. I don't know why the game does this to us. I tell you, they want you to fall. Run for it. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and head through. We're in a little bit of a cage here, but we have a chest. We love to have a chest. Perfect. We have a map now. We like having a map. We get to see what the heck is going on now. We can head back. That was all for that area. We can move here and over to the left again. Back into this maze room. So what we need to actually do is backtrack a little bit for a golden Skulltula. So we're just going to keep following around this area. Hey! Oh, thank you, Boulder, for stopping. I don't know why you did stop, but I do appreciate it. I'm going to sneak by you. Thank you. This is actually going to be a door we can open and go through to another one of these rooms that stores a Goron. Let's let him free. He's going to give us some advice. It's probably going to be not super useful, but we're going to see what he has to say. And yes, we're gonna. What's the secret you've got? We can put ourselves out by swinging our sword or rolling. Cool. We can stop, drop, and roll. Awesome. Thank you, Mr. Goron. I appreciate that knowledge. So this small key is going to be used back in the room with the eye switch. We can get through now. Thank you. We need to go ahead and grab that golden Skulltula now, though, that I was talking about earlier. So let's go ahead and grab that. Excuse me. Thank you. You can kind of hear him now. He's actually behind this wall. You can hear it kind of make the bombable wall noise. We are through. And let's see if we can get a jump slash on him. I'll line it up and go for it. There we go. And I will do the cool backflip technique. Awesome. Let's go ahead and make our way back to that room with the eye switch now. Just back this way. Oh, I tried to roll through it. Dang it. Maybe one day I'll get that right. Here we go. Okay, we need to go across this area very, very carefully. Much caution needs to be used. And we're home free. Small key in the door, and we're into an area of the dungeon. Epic, awesome, we're grand. So we've actually been in this area before to pick up the map. Just have to jump over here now. And as you can see, a wall of fire will begin to push us out. We can't walk towards it. Thank you, camera, for adjusting. Perfect. I'm not sure if it's still going to come after me since I took the damage from it, but it may or may not. And let's go ahead and get up here just to let the wall pass. And we'll jump down behind it. How do you think of that, wall? We beat you at your own game. It is rather slow though, so you could definitely outrun it. But I'm going to do my best to take my time to gather some of these recovery hearts. You might notice my health is pretty low, and that's because I actually took 3 attempts to cross over that bridge. And I cut those out because I raged very, very hard. But now that we are safe and home free, we can just go ahead and finish our trek across these little chain platforms with some more health, thankfully. There's another wall of fire coming. but I'm not going to bother with it. Through this door we go. Let's see what's going on here. So now we're on the upper level of the area we were just in, right? This is the boulder rolling maze thing. That means if you fall, you are going to have to go through that that area again with the very treacherous platform. You can obviously drop down here because it is cracked. Cool, that is a long drop. I'll check that out in just a moment. I'm actually curious about that switch over there, so I'm gonna make my way to that. You know Nintendo and their switches, they love them. They love them, they love them, they love them. So I'm gonna make my way there right now. You see there's another Goron in that corner. We'll make our way to that Goron as well. Alright, and we have one last jump to do. Roll jump for extensions. Come here, little dude. Alright, down again. Come on. There we go. Okay, and I must go across. Very carefully, but I must. Excellent. Step on this. And the friendly Goron is free. I don't know if that's a bombable wall or not. Nope, okay. Here we go. We have to make our way back now towards that Goron. Doing our best not to fall. Roll jumping as always because that gives us some extra wiggle room. I don't really want that guy to come and attack me, so I'm going to put him into runaway mode because in runaway mode he will run away. And now he can be done. Goodbye, little dude. Goron! Hello!
Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? I'll tell you a secret for saving me. If you find a place that you can see on the map, but can't reach, try playing your Ocarina.
He's talking about the Scarecrow song, of course. But we know about the Scarecrow already. Thanks for the small key, little dude. I'm gonna go ahead and head back down to that area we opened up. Just show off what was through that cracked flooring. But first we have to obviously make our way back there, using another series of roll jumps to get there safely. You may notice there was a hookshot platform up there. Let me go ahead and pull out the hookshot. And Navi will fly up and out of us, which means we can play the Scarecrow song. And I got the Scarecrow to appear. He was pretty finicky about his location. Not sure why, he's usually pretty relaxed dude, but apparently today he felt like being finicky. Alright, let's go ahead and see what's going on over here. Take me away. Very slowly, apparently. Slower than the elevator in the Forest Temple. And we made it. Cool. Let's see where this takes us. I hear a golden Skulltula, but I do not see a golden Skulltula. It must be up here. We have to climb up. There's the golden Skulltula. Go ahead and hit him once. And then we'll just climb to get it. Why not? See what's up here. Thank you, Mr. Golden Skulltula. And we will head over. Perfect. And why don't we go ahead and head through here? What is through this door? It's actually going to boot us down to a new area of the dungeon with the last little guy over here. Perfect. And then we have to hookshot him there. Awesome. I will be right back in this room. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys now what was inside of that little hole we blew up. Okay, so we are back outside this area down here. All you have to do is drop down here. Nope, drop down, Link. We're on the way down. And grab back on. Okay, or not. There we go. Fall damage is something we love to take. This is actually going to boot us all the way back down to that room that had the block puzzle in it, where we had to throw the bomb against the crystal switch. And that'll open up a little bit of a shortcut and free another Goron friend. We'll see what he has a little tip for us. Somewhere in this temple, you're sure to meet up with some creatures that dance as they attack. Arrows won't hurt them. Looks like you might need some of the Goron's special crop. Right, I don't know why they can't say bombs, but, you know, cool. And of course we're going to get ourselves a nice old small key from this chest. Epic. Now we're going to go back up to where the room was that we had to use the Scarecrow song to get to see what is in that big little circle area. Big little circle area. That's what I'm going to roll with. So I am back in this room, and if we step on this pressure switch, it will go down, and it will disable the fire around a small chest. Cool. We need to get there as quickly as we can, because the fire will eventually go back up. We have to hookshot this target here. Cool. And then we have to keep running over, taking the inside route if possible. And then once we get to the front of the chest, we can open it to get 200 rupees. Pretty cool, I guess. Obviously not important to beating the game, but it's money, and I like to show off as much stuff as I can. Now we're going to go ahead back to the room that had the firewall that chased us, because we have small keys to go through the locked door that was there. Alright, we're back in this room now. We can just make our way. The fire will start to come up on the other side of us now, because we are going back through the room. And they can't make it easy on us now, can they? Good jump, Link. And good job going through that door. Cool. Let's see what we have in here. We have a very, very long corridor. Let's try and open this door. We're in a different room now. There is a lot to go on here. As you can see, if we drop down, there's a large pillar here. If we go ahead and look... Oh, hello, Keys. Thank you for interrupting my cinematic view. You're not getting away so easily, friend. If we look down, you can't really tell, but that's actually the boss room. So this is the pillar that we were being told needs to fall down. Pretty neat. If we start to make our way around this area, you'll see lots of fire. And these will actually create little firewalls in certain areas to where we cannot pass through. Boulder, please don't double damage me. Thank you, Boulder. But there's always a way around. Here we go and head through this room now. And there's a very, very large chest, not a small one this time. Which means we're going to get a neat little item. We're going to get the compass. Very, very cool. And we can head back out into the Fire Invisible Maze fray. We have to go... Oh, hello, Boulder. Nice to see you. Let's go ahead and make our way back more over here. So this door, if you can kind of see it sticking out... Boulder, I'm trying to explain things. If we go to open this door, it's actually one of the fake ones that will fall down. If you would like to, you can bomb it and it will go away. Boulder, I'm explaining things, man. Geez, some boulders just want to watch the world burn. You can see this little drop down area there, which obviously means we need to push something into here. That something is unknown for the time being, but maybe we'll figure it out later inside of the dungeon. As you can see, this door is also a fake one because it sticks outside. Oh, I didn't even mean to hit that. I'm now on low health. Thanks, Boulder. Aren't you just a gem? Alright, we have to keep making our way through here very carefully. Very, very carefully. So this area right here is where we're going to go ahead and continue on. That is right next to where the fall-through door used to be. There's a Goron in a cage. We can't help him yet. I'll be back for you, little dude. Have no fear. Do not worry a single bit. We're now on the back side of this room, sort of over the other section. Oh, hello, Fire Keys. Keys, why do you have to be like that? So we're just trying to have an adventure, and you're just in the way. Why are you in the way, Keys? Okay. Let's go ahead and pick up his arrows and get burned, because what would this series be without getting burned anytime possible? So we have to work our way backwards in the maze very, very quickly to get to where we need to be. And that is right here. Let's jump up and roll through. Fire will go back up, but it's okay because we have already made it through to the next area. Gonna get these pots for some healing items and some bomb drops if you guys need bombs. Let's go ahead and bomb this door because it is a fake to get access to the real door. Thank you. This is actually the mini boss room. As you can see, there's the dancing queen here. He's gonna go ahead and dance because he is the dancing queen. We just have to stand here and stop him from dancing. He'll jump back into the fire to power himself up. That's great, dude. How would you like another bomb, though? Yes, keep spinning. Yes. And Dancing Queen down again. Nope, get back here, Dancing Queen. Does he have a real name, or is it just Dancing Queen? It's just Dancing Queen, it looks like. And he's gonna go ahead and jump himself back into the fire. You notice he is a different color this time. He actually changes to each of the colors of the goddesses. That's just, you know, kind of neat. You'll see that a lot in this game whenever there's any sort of goddesses or any sort of color changing. They're always going to go for the 3 colors of the goddesses. But now that he is done, we have access to his platform, which serves as another elevator. Love to see it. And then we get to go through a nice little door with a crystal switch. Why don't we go ahead and hit that? It's going to lower that fire. It's another one of these timed things, however, so we are going to go ahead and make our way up there and then drop another bomb down because the bombs are what will allow it to stay down for a long enough time. Just have to throw a bomb. There we go. Wait for it to go down. Thank you. See, the crystal switch is lit. So we can climb up and also climb over. Up and over. Cool. And head through this door. So you can see we're in another donut looking room, but this is not the same donut room. Do not be confused. So if we step on this pressure plate, as you can see, it will lower the flames around a large chest in this room. So we just need to run along this little donut shaped platform in order to do our best to get to their chest in time. Better be safe than sorry, however, because you do not want to fall on the inside. That'll take you back to the room with the lava walls that approach you. Once we get to this chest, however, we will get an incredible item for the dungeon. This is the Megaton Hammer. It is the legendary hammer that Darunia was talking about. We can use it to smash things, however, we will need 2 hands, so we will be unable to use a shield properly. It'll kind of be like when we were a kid, we just kind of duck underneath it. Awesome. But this hammer is super cool because when you see things like this platform right here, you can just go ahead and smash them down, and they will fall. We can actually follow them down if we just be very careful, and down we go. Perfect. You see in here we have these blocks. We can smash them out of the way and smash the other one out of the way. Very powerful hammer, as you guys can see. Let's see. Hello, Keese, my bane of my existence. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need a ranged weapon to take out these Keese. And it will be the bow, because I absolutely love the bow. Goodbye, and farewell. Awesome. Hey, more Keese. Awesome, though. We love to have more target practice, always. Okay, this one flying towards me. 3rd try on the archery game, by the way. Got him. Let's go ahead and hit that. It will cause this whole thing to go down. Cool. We can go ahead and walk through. And there's another one of the switches here. For this switch, we will actually need to head back up and get one of the wooden boxes that was up here, much like inside Jabu Jabu, when we used the wooden boxes to hold down the little switches in that dungeon instead of using Princess Ruto. So we just have to get our way up here and grab one of these little boxes. Cool. And we have to jump down these lovely stairs. Cool. Go ahead and set that down now. Oh, pick it back up and set it down for real this time. I don't think that's going to count. Nope, it's on. Okay, we get to head through now. See, we have another one of these platforms we can smash down. And down we shall go. As you can see, we are now in the area where we saw that we could put something, but we weren't sure what it was. This switch is rusted, which means we need to use the power of the Megaton Hammer to smash it down. Awesome. And in this room, you see there is a block of time. Gonna have to make our way over there first, so let's go ahead and play the Song of Time. And it's gonna go ahead and move the block for us. You guys might not be able to tell, but this is actually the room where we saw the Goron in the cage. We felt sorry for him. Actually fell down. Let's get back up. You see, there's the Goron. There's our Goron friend. So as you can see, there is a rusted switch over here on this side of the room. If we go ahead and hit that, we can free the Goron friend we saw much earlier in the dungeon. Let's go ahead and see what he has to say to us. He's over here.
Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? I'll tell you a secret for saving me.
They all say the same thing.
A door is hidden inside the statue to the entrance of this temple.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And he says bombs won't work. Do we have anything stronger? We do. We got ourselves a Megaton Hammer. So, I'd say that's stronger than some Goron special crop. Thank you for the small key, my friend. I appreciate it very much. Let's go ahead and take his advice and make our way back to that area of the dungeon. But instead of running all the way back, why don't we go ahead and take out 2 birds with 1 stone and just Megaton hammer this little pillar that needs to fall in the boss room. We'll follow it down. So as you can see, remember this is where Darunia was at the start of the game. At the start of the dungeon, rather. He was on that side. Now we can actually cross over to where he was by jumping on that pillar. But first off, we need to heed that Goron's advice and make our way back to this area. So behind the statue, we actually have a chest. Or the Keese. Get out of here, Keese. Can I smash the Keese? He's running away. Goodbye, Keese. If we make our way down here, you can see there's a chest. There's a statue over here. Go away, Fire Keese. We just have to go ahead and smack it. And then smack it again. But then smack it a third time. And we can get through that door that Goron told us about. No clue how he knew about this door, to be completely honest. But we appreciate the advice. Goodbye, Keese. Hello, Torch Slug. Goodbye, Torch Slug. Goodbye, Keese. And did I say goodbye, Torch Slug? I think I did. Farewell, Torch Slug. Hey, other Torch Slug. Sayonara. Adios. And Auf Wiedersehen. Cool. There goes all those fire enemies in this room. We get to make our way to the next area. There's another one of the like enemies as well as a golden Skulltula. Gonna go ahead and not get eaten this time, however, because I am not demonstrating anything this time. If you do get eaten, you can actually... Well, I did get eaten, so... Looks like I am trying to demonstrate something. Get out of here, like. Okay, cool. Thank you for my stuff back, like. I do appreciate it. It was, you know, rightfully mine after all. I did earn all this stuff from my quest, and you just tried to steal it for me. People who steal never win. Why don't I go ahead and equip that stuff right now? I am going to need that for the rest of the quest. And get a token for the golden Skulltula. Nice, nice. And we'll head through this door now, too. Which is going to boot us to another room where we have to face off against the Dancing Queen. Although this Dancing Queen is more angry. Come out here, Dancing Queen. How do you like that bomb, Dancing Queen? And you're going to jump back into the fire. Change colors, refuel up, as if it's going to matter. Goodbye, Dancing Queen. Goodbye. Hey, how about a Megaton Hammer? Why don't we go ahead and end this fight using the Megaton Hammer? Just because it is the item we got in the dungeon. Oh, so sad, too bad, mister. Goodbye. And why don't I go ahead and end it with a Jump Slash, because the Megaton Hammer apparently was not enough to damage him all the way. Why don't I meet him around to this corner, too? Goodbye. And he's gonna explode. Okay. Hey, look at that. There's a chest. Tiny. But a tiny chest is a chest nonetheless. We all appreciate opening up these small chests because we know small chests means small rewards. We have bombs now. Not that we didn't have enough bombs. Let's go ahead and head to the next room. We have another one of these rusted switches, but it's okay because we have the power of the Goron legendary hammer. Hey Goron, you're pretty important, but I'm more interested in this chest right now. We see the blue, we see the gold, we know what's in this chest. Say hello to the boss key for the dungeon. Cool. Hey Goron, why don't you go ahead and run free? He just says to go help Darunia, which is what we're going to go ahead and make our way over to next. Funny, you can kind of hear him opening the door in that. That was pretty interesting. Cool. So we're now on the other side of the first room we entered in the dungeon with the fire keys. Gonna go ahead and ignore those for the time being, however. And head into the next area. As you can see now, we can make our way across, and we have access to the boss key. In the next episode of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, we're going to be heading inside this boss door. We're going to be helping Darunia defeat Volvagia, which is the dragon inside, and hopefully we can awaken the Sage of the Fire Temple as well. Thank you guys for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, tell a friend about the series if you're enjoying it, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.